so proud. Rajdeep Sardesai is with us. Rajdeep, how I wish like yesterday, you were joining us and we were celebrating. We're still celebrating. Medal or not, we're still celebrating these women.
Absolutely. I just tweeted Akshita just a few minutes ago saying, if you have a granddaughter, buy her a hockey stick. If you have a daughter, buy her a hockey stick. Maybe she will play for India one day. That's what our brave women in blue have done for the sport. Great spirit and skills. May not have won a medal, but trust me, they've won our hearts. And that's really what it is, Akshita. I think what the Indian women have done is surprised us. Because look, we were 12th in Rio. We had not qualified for the Olympics before Rio. We finished 12th and last in women's hockey there. And then we had a chance for a medal. And going into that third quarter, 3-2 up, there was every possibility that we would win. We were fantastic today. In fact, I believe, having watched all the matches, this was the best that India has played. This is a team that we lost to badly in the group stages. But come a knockout match, we matched the Great Britain team toe-to-toe. They have more experience. They've had greater pedigree. They've won the gold. Remember in 2016, we matched them stick for stick, toe-to-toe. Savita, what a goalkeeper. Rani Rampal leading from the front right through this tournament. Her tears were tears that we could all share. Each of these players, Vandana, up front, fantastic. Neha Sharma, great ball skills. These are names for the future. This is a young team. Many of these players are under the age of 25. They have one more Olympic 100% in them 3 years from now. Who is to say we won't win silver, bronze? This is the start, Akshita. This is the start of a great journey, I believe, for Indian women's hockey, for the Indian woman. This has been Olympics to celebrate the rise of the Indian sportswoman, and our Indian hockey team has exemplified that spirit. Very, very proud. We should be very proud. I know it's easy to say to be proud in defeat, but there are moments like that. That the tears that the team has shed today, I believe, will be tears of joy 3 years from now. I have huge hopes in this Indian hockey team. All we've got to do is stay the course. And I think if the investments come, if the infrastructure is there, these girls are going to be inspirational. Names like Grace, names like Vandana, Rani, Neha, these are names that we will hear for a long time to come, hopefully in schools across the country, and many more young children will pick up a hockey stick. If I had a granddaughter, unfortunately, neither of my children are married, but they do get married and have a granddaughter. Trust me, I will buy her a hockey stick for her 6th birthday.
That's so great to hear, Rajdeep. Boria is also telling us about what played out after the match, and it's in a sense heartbreaking also. When you hear about these girls, they were so invested in this campaign. They knew they had a chance here to bring home a medal. And what Boria is telling us is that, it was so heartbreaking soon after. Savita broke down. She was crying. She was inconsolable. Rani, Gurjeet, all of them were crying on the field. The entire men's hockey team was there, rooting them on. And all of them stood up and clapped for this team because, there's a larger message than a medal here, Rajdeep. The larger message is about the sport of hockey, what it's done and what a transformation it will undergo now in the country. Already so many announcements coming in, and, Rani's father perhaps has said it better than any of us can. This is not a loss. This is not a defeat. This is a win of the girls' spirit.
Absolutely. Akshita, look at the journeys these girls have done. Many of them come from very poor, humble backgrounds. They've come from distant, remote parts of the country. They haven't had, for a long time in their early years, the kind of facilities that, you take for granted sometimes in metropolitan India. And I think that journey in itself makes us so proud of them, because they symbolize an aspirational India. They symbolize social mobility. They are girls. Rani Rampal's story is a story to live and die for. A story of a girl whose father struggled as a cart driver, mother was a maid in several houses, and they worked and they struggled to convince society around them that their daughter could indeed have play hockey in a skirt, go out there. These are the stories of our times. These are the true inspirational stories that make far more difference than just a slogan like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. These are the real Betis of India, and that's how they need to be projected. I really hope that the Prime Minister, who plans to invite many of our Olympians to Independence Day, also invites the women's team. They may not have won a medal, but they deserve to be there and become the pride and badge and honor of India, because they have done us, they've made this great journey from, the backwaters of a small village in Jharkhand or in Haryana or in Punjab or in Odisha, to come from Sundargarh, make this journey all the way to Tokyo and do us so proud. After having lost, remember, the first 3 games, to come back, to qualify for the quarterfinals, win their first match against a very good Australian team, then to play with great distinction against Argentina, who've been world champions, then to take on the British, who won the Olympic gold last time. There was never a moment where these women did not look as if they did not belong to this stage. And that's, I think, important. They soaked in the pressure and they reveled in it. And I think when you see such heroes, I think it inspires many others. I do genuinely believe that this is a major moment, a turning moment for Indian hockey. Look, the cricketers will always be in the arc lights, but I think every 4 years when the Olympics come now, you will go with expectations. This is what sports does when you start winning, and I believe winning will become a habit for our Indian women's hockey team. And trust me, Paris, we will win a medal. I am convinced. Just stay with these young women. They're young, they're hungry, they've experienced defeat. Those tears are, Akshita, going to turn into tears of joy. And I think that's the spirit with which we should sort of look at what has happened today. Great performance by a great group of girls and their coach, who again is a great journey. He lost out. He was removed as the men's hockey coach, goes to the women's hockey coach. Doesn't take it as a demotion, but takes it as a challenge. I actually, I'm going to be honest, enjoyed this game even more at times than some of our men's hockey games, except yesterday. But this was fantastic. They were good. They were very good today. They played very well.
I think there are so many takeaways from this match, Rajdeep. It was
Not
such a thrilling
encounter. Not to forget Gurjeet and her drag flicks.
Yeah, she did really well, and so many of them really in that match did so well that they ensured that they put up such a challenge for Great Britain. But it's this spirit, it's their talent, it's the skill that they showed that we need to work on, we need to build on at this point. The Prime Minister has just tweeted, which you see on your screens there. Let me just quickly read out that tweet for you. We'll always remember the great performance of our women's hockey team at Tokyo 2020. They gave their best throughout. Each and every member of the team is blessed with remarkable courage, skill and resilience. India is proud of this outstanding team. That exactly is the point there, Rajdeep. The fact that, the Prime Minister has hailed them. The government has such a big role to play here as well in ensuring that these girls, build on the success, that it doesn't just, it's not just about a one-day celebration, that this translates into years and years of hockey now getting the support and backing that it needs.
Look, everyone has to go beyond tweeting. They've got to walk the talk. We in the media have to walk the talk. Akshita, when the Indian hockey team does well next time, please make it a headline. Don't only focus on what the Indian cricket team does. The Prime Minister and politicians have to also walk the talk. They've got to do what Naveen Patnaik did. He walked the talk. He sponsored the Indian men's and women's hockey team. He brought, in a sense, world-class infrastructure, gave the team the opportunity to play on those grounds at Bhubaneswar. That's what everyone has to start doing. Khelo India has to become a national movement. You can't cut the budget for Khelo India as we did 6 months ago in this country. You've got to, politicians across the spectrum like to latch on to success stories. They will latch on to our heroes. Fair enough. That's what they've done over the years, not just now, but for the last 70 years. Now you've got to walk the talk. You've got to truly embrace sport and a sporting culture. And the way to do that is invest in sport 365 days, 24/7. That's what's going to be done. I hope it is. I hope what Naveen Babu has done in Odisha is emulated in other parts of the country. And I think that will really revive Olympic sport. Let every state pick up one Olympic game.
As much as we talk about, the governments doing their bit about support, the biggest support system for these girls has been their families. And, while many of them were so emotional, were breaking down, they all said one thing, that these girls have won their hearts. That this is not a defeat, this is not a loss, this is a win. And perhaps the most instrumental reaction, which perhaps sums up our emotions as a nation, has been from Rani Rampal's father.
3-4 का उनका कोई जीतना नहीं है, लेकिन लड़कियों ने लास्ट लग भी हिम्मत नहीं आ रही है और आगे भी हिम्मत नहीं आती है। वो लड़कियों ने बहुत अच्छा प्रदर्शन किया, हम इसको हार में नहीं मान रहे अपनी लड़की की टीम को। ये भी जीत है। रानी की स्वागत की तैयारियां वैसे ही होंगी जैसे पहले थी, अब भी खुशी से स्वागत होगा।
उसका स्वागत वैसे ही होगा जैसे पहले होना था, कोई बात नहीं, क्योंकि इतनी बड़ी बात है 40-41 साल बाद फिर भी इस पोजीशन पे सेमीफाइनल भी खेला, फिर 3rd-4th पोजीशन पे फिर भी 2 गोल किए इसने, ये बहुत बड़ी मान वाली बात है।
बच्चों ने बहुत मेहनत की और फिर पीछे हो गए एकदम से, तो उसमें क्या कह सकते हैं। ये तो हार जीत तो खेल का एक हिस्सा है, और जैसे कि मतलब कि हिम्मत नहीं हारनी चाहिए अपने देश की बेटियों को, और उनका जज्बा बरकरार रहे। आगे चाहेंगे कि मैं अगली बार मेडल जरूर लेके आए।
सर, हॉकी को दोबारा जिंदा किया इस टीम ने, इस लेवल तक फर्स्ट टाइम इंडियन वुमेन टीम हॉकी की पहुंची है, तो हॉकी की जीत हुई है। असलियत में रिजल्ट जो मर्जी मैच का हुआ हो,
बहुत ही बेहतरीन प्रदर्शन उन्होंने किया है। भले हम कांस्य मेडल तो नहीं जीत पाए हैं, लेकिन ये कहीं कांस्य मेडल से कम भी नहीं है कि इस 4थे स्थान पर भी आने के लिए जितना संघर्षपूर्ण इन्होंने खेल किया, तो मैं समझता हूँ इस बेहतर प्रदर्शन के इस खेलने के कारण से मैं आज हरियाणा की सभी जो 9 खिलाड़ी हैं, इनको भले ही ये 4थे स्थान पर आए हैं, लेकिन हरियाणा सरकार की ओर से इनको सबको 50-50 लाख रुपए का और एक इनाम देने की मैं घोषणा करता हूं, और मैं आशा करता हूं कि इस अपने खेल को और बेहतर करते हुए अगली बार के किसी भी प्रदर्शन में और आगे बढ़े और गोल्ड का जो मेडल है वो जीत करके लाए।
मैंने तो सारी मेहनत कर गया, लेकिन घर पर वार सिल काटती थी, चमड़ा काटती थी, तार बांधती थी, जूता फैक्ट्री काम करती थी, फॉर्म फैक्ट्री काम करती थी, और जो काम आता था वो कर लेती थी। इसके पापा कुछ नहीं करते थे, लेकिन फिर मेरी बेटियाँ सरकारी स्कूल में पढ़ती थी, एक लड़की ले गई उसको ग्राउंड में, तो उसने प्रीतम ने खिलाने लग गई थी। सवेरे 4 बजे उठती थी, 5 बजे ग्राउंड में जाती थी, कभी 9 बजे आती थी, कभी 10 बजे आती थी, शाम को फिर जाती। लेकिन साथ मेरा सब प्रीतम ने दिया है, जो कुछ देती थी वो ही देती थी, मेरे पास कुछ नहीं था।
प्रीतम उनकी कोच है।
हाँ जी।
So reactions coming in from the family members, they're all obviously very, very emotional, but they've sacrificed so much for these girls to make it to that stage. I'd even dare say, Rajdeep, more than the men's hockey team, for these girls to reach this kind of a stage, the sacrifices would have been that much greater because of the kind of stigma that they face, I'm sure, on a daily basis from society, even their families.
Well, we saw the story of Vandana yesterday. Yeah. The kind of caste slurs that were allegedly hurled at her family, which was shocking, because here she is a star. And I think we need to recognize that we need to emerge beyond these sort of social stigmas that are attached to, women playing sport. I think that's gone. I think that the stigma of women playing sport, which perhaps was there for a while, could they play in short skirts, all of that is over. These hockey players have ended all those, have broken all those walls. They've broken a glass ceiling. Let's also be clear that, as I said, they come from small districts like Sundargarh, which has really become a gud of Indian hockey. I think what you will see now with synthetic surfaces coming up in places like Sundargarh is many young girls now emulating what Grace and others from Jharkhand, from Odisha are doing for the sport. Haryana and Punjab have always been a bastion of Indian hockey. It's now spread towards the east. It's been happening over a period of time, but now it's a sustained growth from north to east. That's the geographical transition that we are seeing. So these girls who come from these villages perhaps didn't have the kind of facility facilities that Generation Next will have. There will now be synthetic surfaces in every district, for example in Odisha. That's what Dilip Tirki, the former India captain, told us yesterday. We're going to see that hopefully happen in Haryana. I see that Manohar Lal Khattar has announced cash rewards. Now, if the cash rewards are then followed by having those synthetic surfaces, that's going to be key to have AstroTurf available in all these key districts of northern and eastern India where the game is played. That's how you will get many more Rani Rampals. That's how you will get many more Savitas. I mean, Savita was fantastic today. You know, there were occasions when the British were sort of pressing hard and, you know, penalty corner after penalty corner. Eventually, yes, the Indians wilted, but it took a while. You know, to be a drag flicker is not easy, but you've got now in Gurpreet a fantastic drag flicker. She scored a couple of goals in this match. She scored a couple of goals in the last match, and she's showing, you know, that what the men can do, we can do equally well. We've got great drag flickers in the men's team, but we've also got very good drag flickers now in the women's team. So I think it's the manner in which they've broken glass ceilings that's going to be truly inspirational. I think, you know, this women's hockey team is going to really scale peaks that we never imagined. And that's really the heartening part, that this is not the end of the journey, this is the start of it.
You know, we've got a first reaction that's coming from Coach Marine also, Rajdeep. I just want to read this out for our viewers. Boria is there, so he's trying to speak to the girls. You know, they're very, very emotional right now. He's had a chance to speak to the coach, and the coach has told us, Coach Marine is saying, I told the girls, ensure you don't have legs anymore at the end of the game. They haven't won a medal, but they won something bigger. They won 1 billion hearts, inspired millions of girls. And with that message, I'm slipping into a very short break. It doesn't ring truer than that. What the coach has said, you know, even after the game, Boria was telling us how the coach was lifting girls up, hugging them, consoling them as they were breaking down on the field. But the coach's message about how this win has inspired millions of girls rings true across the country today. I'm slipping into a very short break. We'll be right back on this broadcast. Stay with us.